Hey, hey, hey. It's your main man, Mo Love, coming at you live and direct. Today, Monday. Check it out. Where I'm sitting at, baby. Normally, sometimes I'll be at a Eula, but today, this is where I'm at. You see? It's me, your main man, Mo Love, coming at you live and direct. What's going on with you? Just taking a walk. I'll bring you along with me. I'm going to show you. Nephews was talking all that smack. About how sun don't shine on the dog back. You see that? Sun, ain't it? All right, then. Just taking a Bill Cosby walk. Cars, or walk for the cars. Cigar, water. Here we go. I'm not going to let Mr. Bill Cosby's effort go in vain. He came here to Arkansas, and he hung off in here deep. Him and Amaya Angelou. 2004, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And he told you, bring yourself and come get this. They putting down money, you heard? You didn't even have to know how to read. He didn't care. Just get in line. He was at Eula, but he was all over the place. And so was Amaya Angelou. So, Mr. Bill Cosby, the Honorable Dr. Bill Cosby, this is for you. This is what you stand for real. Without all that rhetoric. You work very hard to ensure that we understood that education is important to be able to read, get your mind in facsimile, all the, it's a different world, living single, all that stuff, all was in the one thing, trust me. And all those who helped make those sitcoms come to life. And it was true. Get off your do nothing and do something even when it feels like ain't nothing. School days. Yeah, I miss Mo Love. Help keeping it alive, because it's a beautiful thing to know there's something outside of the ghetto and acting a fool and You gotta get what you want and all that stuff, right? You know how it went. And if you was born in that time, you know how it was. Education, or it was real easy to go to the other side. That was life-threatening. No future in it. People dying every day, all day, every 50 states. There was somebody being slain over that alternative way of life. You know, Escobar is no longer here. He didn't have to die, but he did. It was a beautiful thing, but at the same time, it was a terrible time for others, man. You know, pennies from heaven. You can't get it. You know, that ain't so prevalent today. You know, it's not that prevalent today. That's because Escobar is not here. The government shut that pipeline off. Ain't no more. Check it out. You can fish up in here on campus. It was like East Bayou, yeah, on campus. You said I loved you, Bush. Notice, catch and release only. No live bait. So what does that mean? That means you can fish, you know, it probably got bass or something in there. But you catch them and you put them right back in the water. Yeah. Yeah, let's make no mistake. Now this ain't to degrade nobody. And I've been talking to my nephews for a minute. They was saying some really hard things to their uncle. But look here, nephew, that's where I've been at. That's what I've been doing. While you was cussing me out and talking all crazy, you and Marcel thinking of all kinds of things to say crazy to me, man. Trying to hurt your uncle, but to no avail. Because your uncle got skin like a rhinoceros, boy. Matter of fact, I stomped your fire out. But get the idea. Uncle Pie-Ho don't stop, man. Uncle Buggy don't stop. You know? I don't know if I took y'all, I was supposed to back in, what was it, in 2019. I went up to, I was in Little Rock. And I went to Central High School to put on for a minute, you know, to try to, yeah. And make a video then. But man, Couch Potato got off that couch, man, and boy, let me tell you something. If I was a hooker, I would know what a hooker goes through. That she got to get the money beating her feet, man. And the inside of her thighs is burning up. The man, you hate to even walk, man. And then you're heavy as a dog, man. You're heavier than dog nuts, man. I'm telling you. Let's see. Campus kid. See that? Fish tail. See that? All that's right. I was born in 1967. So you got children and everything. That go for you and your little woman. Your women that you got. Don't give up. Keep moving. Keep doing what you gotta do. Ain't nothing else to do. All that other rubbish has been gone. That's what I was talking about. You know, all that extra hustling that could end your life. And all 50 states, there was always somebody every night. Every night. Over there is the chapel. Church of Christ. Campus Ministries. Every night. You could turn on the TV and see somebody's Nikes pointing to the sky, covering them up. All 50 states, it was at least 50 people dying every day. All over the place. Let me tell you that. Just understand it. And, you know, it wasn't no joke. Let's see that. G. Warren Stevenson, 1967. See, I was born there in February 1967. It's a good year, wouldn't you say? But yeah. Every night there was something going on, like everywhere, and you know, they had to stomp that out, man. They had to get rid of it. Homicide going, helicopters and all this stuff all day, all night, all day, all night. Now some places it was like every month, like once a month or something like that. It wasn't as horrific as other places. And I done been in other places where it's all day. You understand? All day is all day. And even in that same vicinity, like where I was at, it happens every night. But them days is gone, right? They go to the lake again. See, that's why I just walked from over there where that fountain is at. Actually over there. And I done walked all the way over there, around here down this sidewalk. So right here at my feet. See? That's what your Uncle Buck's been up to. And Tanisha. And how can I forget? Herman Fieldhouse. There go the Fieldhouse right there, bitch. Right? Amaya and Trey. You up next, baby. That's what y'all doing right now. Uncle Pie-Ho got your back. Ain't nothing too square or not square enough. This is what's happening. Once you crack that book and you start learning something, and your mind can compute to a lot of stuff that's going on, don't stop. Keep on reading. Keep on getting it. You ain't missing nothing. Trust me, you ain't missing anything. You're not missing anything. See, look over there. There's a little piece of football field right there. You're not missing anything. You think you are because you spend a lot of time in the schoolhouse, which is where you're supposed to, and get knowledge and then become productive with it. Don't leave it on the table, then run up out the door. And then later on got to come back to it, because that's usually what happens. But it was there. It's there for you now. Get it. while you can, so you always say, oh, I got that, and then move on, because that's what it's about. Now, I don't want to get to be a fanatic where you just tired of it. You better make it your home. Education and all that. Education and all that it is home. And you got to walk on your own 2 feet. That's what education is about, to be independent. To be able to do you. Not what somebody else is telling you. And you got to look, I don't know, man. I've been looking for, man, shit, I would just, if I could just, man, you be at the table. It's like a smorgasbord. Or at the buffet. Just get a plate. Put what you want on it. Go sit down. If you didn't like it, that's all right. Leave that plate over there. You don't got to use the same plate. You don't got to use the same plate. You know how they say, nah, just get you a fresh plate and put whatever else you want on it and take it to your table and jam. You know. Especially when your mind is not clouded. Some people say the military, don't go in the military. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Yes, you do. You want to go see for yourself. Go and see it for yourself, and then you make a determination whether you like it or not. You understand? You make the determination whether you like it or not, or whether it's for you or not. Because regardless, you go in there, by the time you come out or don't like it, you ain't done nothing wrong enough to you come back out. And still there's a benefit be more than what you went in with. Or you come out with more than what you went in. So you try it, but you do it right. If you don't like it, don't get ignorant. Don't let nobody force you to be ignorant. That go for any youngins that were born, and you coming up, you born in 2020 or 02. All y'all youngins, little babies, you know, y'all is great nieces and nephews. And I want to see you get past it, because a lot of them didn't want to get past it. They fell for it. And I don't want you to fall for it. Yeah, they fell for the hood. And the hood ain't nothing. The hood is still right back to what it always was. Bunch of houses, property, wood, and concrete. And the curb that fit everybody. See that? Fit anybody's tailbone. And it's been here. And it ain't going nowhere. You understand? And concrete and bricks ain't going nowhere. It was there before you was born, light years before you was born. And it's gonna be a lot of years after you was gone. Your job is to come out here and make your name on it. That's all. See, I'm being the biggest example. Don't make no difference. Don't let nobody sit up there and tell you, you too old. Don't let nobody tell you none of that mess. You too old. You should be on doing something else. Don't let nobody tell you and detour you. Oh, well, how old is it when you supposed to start to just go sit yourself down? Huh? Go crawl up in a corner somewhere. Huh? And when you get done, here's another thing. Why are you so worried about people not talking to you or not speaking to you or not saying nothing to you? They may be in prayer, doing a kudu as they're walking along in society, right? Walking along in the atmosphere out here. They head down praying that they could keep their little place, that they can keep gasoline to get where they need to go. They need to go to the hospital. You know, they need to get their medication and stuff now. They don't gotta speak to you every time they see you. Like, you ain't God, you ain't the queen, you ain't the king. Get out of folks' face. You won't have to worry about that. I wonder how long it's gonna take people to understand that. Then they take it as disrespect. It's like, what the more do they have to tell you? Go find something else to do. Go find you something else to do. See? Go find you something else to do. Quit worrying about up in somebody's face. They seeing you. Hi. It's like being in the house with your kids. You don't say hi, or your spouse or your loved ones. Every time your eyeball hit, they're gonna lay. Every time your eyeball hit, you know, it's greeting. All right, back to me again. There was a phone call trying to interrupt Uncle Pie Hole, trying to give y'all this good lesson. Let me fire one up for Cos. What's happening, Cos? What's going on? Uncle Cosby, what's going on, man? Let me light one up for you. Yeah, cause them women be getting on your nerve, man. Every time you turn around, they on you. They come from all, man, look. Remember, what's that movie? Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor and Red Fox and all them was in. When the woman said, "I got a girl, her stuff is so good, you throw it up in the air, it turns to sunshine." Yeah, they send some of them on, you know what I'm saying? They be at the best. These girls leave. They leave it. They get too big for the little fella from high school, kindergarten, been seeing him. Then experimented with him a little bit. Then she get on this campus. Next thing you know, everything starts. She starts even maturing. Her brain starts a whole lot more. So now, that's what it is. She's on her own anyway. They trying to get to the main. They trying to get to the bag. Distinguished gentleman all the way, instead of still hanging with the ones. Are you in line with me trying to get your bye, boy? When you get the contract, then you get your feet in there about 2 or 3 years, and let's say you know But you got to get in. You got to sign the contract. Sign the contract. Yes, Lord. So, yeah, this is your Uncle Buggy. You better be proud of me, because I'm still sticking in here. You know, the mind is a terrible thing to waste. You ain't never too young and you ain't never too old to crack that book open and try to learn something. You understand me? Get it in. If you got to go to work and you got to sacrifice some nights to get that class in, get it. It'll be well worth it when you get done. Trust me. Just stay with it. That's all you got to do. Nice days to make it. But I don't want to hold y'all too much longer. But I just wanted to say, yes, Mr. the Honorable Dr. Bill Cosby. Yeah. This one's for you because you and Michael Jordan got something in common. In that same month, same time frame, you both lost something dear and closest to you. Yep. Certainly did. And I ain't gonna let the mouths of one little funky female or two or three of them come along and change what's real. Because, see, you could have been anywhere. You could have been anywhere. But up in his face about his milk and cookies. That he was giving everybody was milk and cookies. Milk and cookies, come on, get milk and cookies. You was up in line getting milk and cookies. All of a sudden, it went from that to something else. Well, I ain't gonna hold y'all. It's a good day to you. And I'm Ms. Mo Love, representing out here. Representing to the fullest. To the best of my ability, I put it that way. So, I'll see y'all. And Dr. Bill, the Cosby, a.k.a. the Cos. Still right here for you, man. Yeah, that's the fraternity. You did. Ain't giving up on you never. Never. You understand that? Never. I shall return.